I need to know this. What is the worst thing you remember somebody saying on this show? And I want to start with Monopoly. It don't matter who it is, or something that was said that you need more explanation.
I didn't put me another drink on this.
No.
And just know I'm finna call S.A. Wild Child if y'all want.
Please do.
Yeah.
Please do.
No. I gotta.
Don't make that call now.
Yeah. I'm letting her finish this.
Don't make that call now.
What is it, Lil Nas?
What you gonna call him about? What you
You'll
gonna
see.
say? Or is it about the thing? Because I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, is that what you was gonna say?
That was, but it was like a part of it.
Tell us anyway.
That. No, I don't got nothing.
You be thinking while I'm getting him to explain himself. I hope he ain't at the club yet, cause
On a Sunday?
yeah. This is say well, child. We talking about. Hey, there was an unreleased episode that never was released, and since we doing the end of year wrap up, we really need to explain to the world. Now, you once said if somebody want to have sex with your wife, and they want to pay you $1 million, you will let them do it. And
Wait, what was that?
you said that if they want to have sex with your wife for $1 million, you would be fine with this. Hypothetically, of course. You're not a married man. Are you not standing with no pastor right now, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay, because what I'm finna say. Now, do you remember a time when you also said that if the man say he want to have sex with your booty as well?
For the money?
Yeah, for the $1 million. What was your response?
$1 million. For $1 million.
Yeah, he just want to tear your booty up.
What?
And you want to tear my booty up. Is he handsome?
What'd you say?
That's a real question. I said, is he handsome? Let's ask a real question.
I'm glad you standing by this. I respect this.
Real quick.
Yeah, it's a handsome young man.
Okay.
And he gonna deposit $1 million. Matter of fact, he gonna do it before your pants at your ankles.
Oh, Do we really need the money?
Oh, you gonna do it without the money?
He said, do you need
No.
it?
I said, do we really need the money? Like me and my lady.
Oh no,
So we don't need it?
he just need to give it to you.
No, are they hard up for it? Like,
Oh yeah, you need it, yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's like life or death type vibe. Like we gonna lose everything type
Yeah.
vibe. Any answer?
Yeah, it's a handsome man.
Now wait. I gotta no bullshit, no homo. Is he packing? This is some.
You wanna know, is it a big penis?
Yeah, like it's average.
Is it?
It's a big penis.
Oh, I don't know, bro.
Oh, you'd rather have a little penis?
I don't know if I can take. I don't know if I can do that for the people.
But he a 1 minute man.
Don't try to pull him into this.
What do you say?
He a 1 minute man.
Oh, for $1 million.
Final answer.
And we need it?
Yeah, 1 million.
1 minute, pretty much.
Yeah, 1 minute. He ain't got no Viagra on him.
1 million for 1 minute. And we need it. Hey, I'm going to take one for the squad.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and take one for the squad.
We thank you for your time. We get ready to hear this episode coming soon.
Oh, for sure.
All right.
All right, yeah.
Oh, is that velvet? Wrist twisting like amigos. Yeah, they say she got a big ego. Yeah, I like PB on Doritos. Yeah, where I go, he go. driving up the beach slow. Yeah, where the wind blow, I blow. Yeah, thought I saw Diablo. Yeah, close my eyes, hear no, see no. Yeah, cause I get the C notes. Yeah, my crew only wear mate coats. Yeah, baby powder, Scorpio smacking these hoes. Yeah. 281-330-8004. I hit Mike Jones up on the low. Ay. I said 281-330-8004. I hit Mike Jones up on the low. Ay. And now I'm rolling down 35. You can see it in my eye. Pain dripping off the ride. 808s hitting, yeah, it's a vibe. I'm rolling down 35. And you can see it in my eye. And pain dripping off the ride. 808s hitting, yeah, it's a vibe.
Alright, you know what I'm drinking, that 500 vodka. Just to give you a little information on it, the 500 vodka is gluten-free, corn-based, and offers 3 outstanding products that are unmatched on the market today. They have the superior ultra premium neutral and combo flavored vodkas, 500 coconut pineapple, 500 strawberry lime, and the original 500 vodka. Drink sexy, drink responsibly, drink 500 vodka. Watch how we get down. Make sure to grab yourself a bottle at your local Total Wine here in San Antonio, Texas. If you're local, if you're not, you might want to come out here. Check out the website as well, 500vodka.com. Let's get it.
Oh, no.
I didn't want to tell the story myself and make y'all think it was a rumor, because we didn't have this conversation before. So now the unreleased episode, the information is out there in the streets. Scruffy King, do you have any feedback?
Oh, no. As the song said, if I can't say a word, just wave my hand.
There you go. That was the worst thing I ever heard. And we had this conversation before. And since it never was released, it is now out there in the streets for y'all to hear. Scorp, do you have any other stuff that we need to discuss that you heard that you needed some more details on, or you just didn't understand?
Well, the one I had said, and we talked about this before, about from the S.A. Wild Child, is when he said that he'd rather date a stripper than a construction worker.
Oh.
You could call him back.
We're going to have him here in the flesh.
I don't understand that concept right there. You'd rather date a stripper than a construction worker.
Well,
I forgot his reasoning too.
I
It was
his
a reason. What was it?
He said because a stripper, they only around strippers. But he said if your woman be a construction worker, she around sweaty, hot construction men all day.
It's the same damn thing in the strip club. What's the difference?
It depends on if she swing that way. She may be stripping with people that's not her cup of tea.
But it's men going to the strip club.
Oh, yeah.
You're sitting on penises all day.
It's still, oh, yeah, she is twerking in there. I can't defend this.
I can't either.
I guess because it was the sweating part.
Yeah, I think sweat bothered him. Because it seemed like he wanted to get the details about this kind of stuff. But shoot, I've known people that date a stripper and they be going in there tipping, like trying to play like they just a regular person. So they girl will get more tips. I can't do it.
I think you can date a stripper, but I don't think you can. I don't think that's gonna last. There's no way.
Yeah, if you already go into it just knowing this is probably gonna be for so long,
we're gonna break up after a year, maybe 2 at the most.
That's actually a long time to me.
That's what I'm saying. At the most, like the 2 is the most.
I'm thinking about a good 6 months before you can't take it. I think I'd be getting upset, like, cause I wouldn't even want my girl working at Hooters or like a regular just bar, cause you know it'd be like, oh, it's just a bartender, I'm just bringing drinks, but they'd be like, put on these magical shorts, put on these magical shirts and stuff, and then them dudes gonna be doing those howling wolf sounds when you walking by and doing all that. I can't do it. What was I'm trying to think, what have I heard on this podcast that I think the time.
I got another
Oh,
one
what
too,
was?
but go ahead. I got another.
Even though I knew about this story, it just made me laugh every time when Scorp was talking about he was dating this woman, and the man was chasing him around, and this shit made me trip out every time that she was mad because he won't scream at her. She looking for a man to punch her and
That's
stuff.
What I go back to what I was saying earlier, man. I'm not that type of guy.
Oh my God.
I told our rip, that's what you want. I'm not that guy. So.
And before you go back, there's another one too. The one where Lenopoly said that she went in a movie. No, you know what? When a man was calling her.
Me?
Yeah, a man was calling her and he was doing it with somebody else.
Oh.
That fucked me up.
And then said it wasn't me. I had left my phone right there. And then they just started doing it. And then I said, oh, how you going to do it on my phone? I fall for that, though. That's a question. I fell for that.
I wouldn't how I fall for a lot of stuff in my younger days.
This is logical.
Well. Yeah. But my other one is, this is the top one for me right here. This put the icing on the cake than the S.A. Wild Child with the strippers over construction workers. It's Velvet, his own self. When he took this job, and he took this job, and the boss told the whole team that they were gonna go out there and suck some dick today. So he stayed his ass there. he stayed there with the job. So I told him he must gonna go out there and suck some dick with everybody else.
Are y'all talking about Fire Festival documentary or are you talking about the podcast?
No, he said it was this whack job he had too. It was like them out jobs, going outside type of jobs. Mm-hmm. And he was going to set windows and shit. I guess that's what it was. Mm-hmm. And he was saying that the interview was too easy for him, so he went to the back with the other team during training. And he said the dude that was giving the interview, he went up there and rallied up his team as always, and he was like, "Okay, we're gonna go out there and suck some dick today." You was on this episode.
She was zoning out, bro.
That whole story sounded familiar to me. You said that. And I'm like, I remember that part.
That's the highlight of 2019 for me.
That's all you heard. You were like, what?
We did like a little video clip of it and everything.
I need to explain this job.
Nah, just leave it unexplained. It's fine.
You know what? For 2020, ain't no more explaining. I'm leaving it alone. Lenopoly, what need further explaining for you? Or what comment just did something?
Oh, boy.
I think the whole episode of Cutting Up when he was on here, the barber.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everything he said, I was just like...
When he said his wife could cheat on him and stuff, he was like, that's
just
fine.
don't let me hear about it. And then he said, only I can cheat. It was just a whole swirl.
A lot of old men say that, though. They say cheating is fine, even if they being cheated on.
Then he was like, yeah, I'm getting married tomorrow. And I was like, what? It's like, what, crazy?
I
gotta reach out to him.
Yeah, he needs to come back. I think he was the top.
I said another good episode we had was we had an all fellas episode.
Which one was this?
It was me, you, Wild Child, Menace,
LT Gray.
Oh,
and
DJ Darrell.
You know what I'm saying? That was a good episode too.
Yeah, when we're talking about church and all that stuff like
marriage and all that type of shit stuff. Yeah, that was a good episode too.
I remember, because that's the same time when Wild Child, which we're gonna ask him about this and when we get him here, why he won't accept a Chick-fil-A sandwich. A woman should be cooking at all times and all this stuff.
Oh, that was wild too.
Yeah, that was a good episode. Yeah. We had, like I said, we had some good ones.
There's some highlights this year.
We had some good highlights.
Whew, boy, you making me realize what a good year this was, especially for potting. Now
we had definitely some crazy. We had more crazy ones than anything.
Now, don't nobody be ashamed to talk about this. And we're gonna start with Lenopoly. What's the least times you had sex with somebody, and why?
Ooh.
like it was either bad or you found something out and you quit fucking around with them, or whatever the case may be. We going out this year with a bang.
In 2019 or just in general?
Yeah, no, not in 2019, just period.
You gotta be more specific.
Yeah, I don't want nobody doing algebra at the house trying to say, hold on, technically. Let's see, divided by 3. Just don't add up.
What type of life you living for?
Hey, I told you, like I've been saying all along, this episode gonna be like a ticking time bomb. Ticking time bomb.
This is the time bomb episode. Oh, what is the least times?
Why we gotta start with me?
I start.
There you go. Go ahead.
Hey, I don't. Lazy 6. I've been talking about this a lot.
They gave you lazy 6.
Yes, I cannot stand lazy 6.
But it's the first time.
This been more than on one. This is more than one occasion. To me, this goes back to this post that we're posting in the group. If you're not following the group, follow Velvet Vibes in the group on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We on Instagram. You can follow us there too.
Insta.
I don't know about Twitter and Snapchat.
We got hacked on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Snapchat, we gotta bring it back.
Yeah.
For 2020.
But yeah, this was post. I think it was posted a couple of days ago about you remember having sex with somebody and
you won't admit it
that you forgot about it. Yeah, I've had a few of those. And by me, you know what I'm saying, it was a lazy 6 type of vibe, man. I don't like lazy 6. I don't know. I've talked about this several times on the episode as well, you know.
So what's the low time? How many was before you said, nah, that's enough?
I did. I mean, I gave at least 3 chances, you know, but that third chance, I was like, fuck it.
And it happened every time?
No, that third chance, I just let it go.
Now, what's lazy sex?
Lazy sex, or the definition of lazy sex. If you don't know what the definition of lazy sex is, the definition of lazy sex is when you just laying there, don't want to do it in no positions, and just laying there, and just
sound ooh ah.
Ooh, yes, ooh ah.
Only a mattress giant. Ooh,
Yeah.
I mean,
what's wrong with her?
And I can say this: the woman that I did have the lazy sex with, when I moved back home, she hit me up and she was like, you know, hey, you back in town? Like, yeah, I'm not gonna be here for long. You know what I'm saying?
She tried to steal some more.
I'm shooting back out. No, she tried to trap me. What I mean by that was she tried to say, okay, let's me and you get together, get married, and have some kids. I'm like, no. I said, first thing first, 1, I'm too wild for you. Number 2, you don't like to do the things I like to do.
You told her this?
Yes, I actually did. I no lie.
Oh my gosh.
No cap. I told her exactly that.
You
don't like to do the things I like to do. She like, yeah, you're right. I'm like, yeah. I told her, you just like to lay there. I'm like, I don't like no woman, just like to lay there. I mean, you gonna have to do some other positions, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have to ride and hit doggy style, put you in a presser position or something. I mean, hey, you just can't lay there and just take it. No. Yeah. I don't want to do all the work. You gotta do some work too.
Join you.
You know what I'm saying? She was like, I can't do all that. I said, well, I can't fuck with you. And that was the end of the conversation.
You feel like Big Sean?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. I'll say me. I just remembered this when I came up with this question. Cause I think I said before that I never had a one night stand, but I did. And it was because cause I always had this thing, like, if we gonna mess around, I intended on us to be messing around. I don't like to just be like, hey, I saw you at Circle K, and then we went to the house, and then we did it, and then we just separate. Like, then that's a waste of my time. Yeah. But I had met this woman, and I had met her, and she was like, come over. I went over there, and now I will blame myself. I should have asked these questions prior to me going over there. I did do the things I was supposed to do, make sure I would protect. After I had achieved our goals and stuff like that, I noticed like it was a man's hat sitting. It was either in the same room or I was sitting somewhere. Then I noticed a man's boots, and I started noticing clues that it was a man either live here or be over here. Yeah. So then I was like, you talking to somebody? And she was like, oh, no. She was like, oh, that's my homeboy. As we all know how them homeboys and my homeboy and my homeboy. And I saw some more. Yeah. Yeah, I saw some more male paraphernalia spread out around the house. So then, I should not use this verbiage, but this one I was a little bit more blunt. I was like, hold on. I was like, is you a hoe?
Oh, wow.
And she said, get the fuck out of my house. And slammed me out the door and pushed me in the street and stuff. Now I was in the mud and...
That's where you should be. Yeah. That's a very... that was very valid. I'm going to give her that. So
I was laying in the mud with a cell phone in my hand waiting on my taxi cab to hit. And we never spoke again.
You don't say that. What are you talking about? You wait till you get home safely.
Yeah.
And then you text or call and say this. You don't wait in the moment at the person's house.
Yeah, I was laying right there on the bed saying, "Is you a hoe?" I didn't know this would result.
This was our first
yeah, it was the first time, first and last. It was the only time it had. We ain't talked ever again.
I done had a couple, I would say. I know I seen this in the part in the group also about fucking on the first date.
You for or against this?
It done happened before.
How did you feel?
True story. I've met this girl. I mean, me and her, we've been talking back and forth on Snapchat. And first time we saw each other, you know, we went to the movies, all that, and this what got me in trouble a lot. My hat that I had in the car at the time, my alter ego hat at the time, and yeah, and she wanted to know how true it was. So,
what the hat say?
It went down afterwards and everything, and you know, and so far and on, you know what I'm saying, we just kept messing around with each other.
But what the hat say?
Magic Mike.
Major.
I used to ride around with the head in my car in the back seat, in the window and everything. Magic Mike.
Oh, Magic. I thought you said Major.
No, Magic Mike.
You didn't say no Major.
Magic Mike.
What happened to that hat? Somebody threw it out the window?
No, that hat is in my closet.
It's
on the shelf.
It's been put away.
It's on the shelf by the trophies. All my trophies.
Of what?
I bring it back here now and then. So
it's
only for one time, only for one person when I bring that hat.
You put the hat on sometime?
Yeah, sometime.
Oh my
gosh. I'm a little afraid to hear details.
It's only for one person this time. This time.
Lenafli, what was the least times and why did this happen?
I told this story before. It was this person. Like, I don't know, we were talking for a little bit, and then, like, you know, so it happened a couple times, like 2 or 3, and, like, every time he came to the house, he would use the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, this is... And then I was just like, you know what? And I think it was one time, like, we did it, and then I looked at the sheets, and it was, like, a skid mark on the sheet, and I was like, last time, this ain't happening no more. I'm like,
wait a minute.
I promise. I'm not sure.
Wait a minute.
I was like, maybe I was, because I eat snacks in bed, so I was like, maybe it was like,
you think it was a Hostess cupcake mark?
Yeah, maybe I ate a brownie and then like I don't know, but I was like, I think for a fact this is a skid mark. So
this is officially the worst comment that has ever been made on this show.
So
continue. I ain't going to interrupt.
You know, so yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a skid mark. I'm done here. I'm good. No, thank you.
Let me ask a question. Did he try to come back out the bathroom and just ease back in the bed like that did not happen?
What do you mean? Like you didn't just use the bathroom?
Like you noticed this while he was in the bathroom, right? When you saw the sheet.
No, he like went to the bathroom. We did it. Yeah.
Oh, then you saw it.
No, then he like left the next day. I saw it when I was like making the bed. I was like, what is this? And then I said, okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm good after this.
That is wild.
I'm good on this.
Hold on. If y'all didn't hear that story, press rewind. That's a very alarming story. Please, don't only wash your penis before sex. Wash your booty as well. And I know you may think, well, I'm a man. Nothing goes. Wash your booty as well. It's a part of sex. Please appreciate this.
Yes, hygiene is important.
Yes, take notes and utilize it. And I don't want to just continue sharing the story, but I had remembered another one. This one had pissed me off, and I might have said this before, and I'm going to be off this. and maybe you could give me some feedback, or one of y'all. Somebody had came to my house and spent the night. That happened. That happened. The next day, I had to go to work. And when I was getting ready to go to work, they didn't seem like they had no urgency on getting themselves out my house. And they pretty much told me, like, okay, what you want for dinner? Like, cause when you get off, the dinner gonna be ready. And I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't finna stay here? Cause I didn't know this person like that. It wasn't like we've been talking for years or nothing like that. I think this was the first time she had ever been over there. And she was talking about staying at my house while I wasn't there or nobody else was at the house. So this is why, and first off, would you do this, Scoop?
What's that?
A stranger come to your house, y'all do something. And then when you gotta work tomorrow, they say, I'm gonna stay at your house all day.
Man, I don't know. What?
I shut that shit down. I'm like,
I've been in a situation before, and on top of that, I've been in a situation where I was messing around with this person, and she asked me for a key to my house. I'm like, oh, hell no.
You were too early or what?
Hell no. I'm not giving you a key to my house. We not together. This just a hit it and quit it type situation. The fuck? You want a key to my house? No. You only come over. And then I had another situation. Same person. I can say, let's go back to, if y'all watched the episode of, what was it? I know we talked about this before.
Yeah.
Growing up hip hop Atlanta, where the Bow Wow situation. I done had that situation happen to me before too. Just pop up in my house with bags and all that. I'm like, oh, where you going with all these bags? And you didn't even ask cause you spend the night and then you just come over here with bags of clothes and shit. And like,
yeah.
What the fuck going on here? When I leave, you leave. Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that. Just like that.
Yeah.
I had one girl, she had hit me up. And she was like, and I was just being honest with her. She was like, I just want to come over your house, and talk and mess around and spend the night. I said, no. I said, it ain't no spending the night.
Oh, you shut it down from the off
I
the
shut
rip?
it down off rip. So she's like, oh, you one of them type of hit and go home type of fellas. I said, you damn right.
Shit.
I ain't finna have this shit.
At least you told her, because I know I got a homeboy that he tell the girl they can spend the night, and then once they do it and they get their bag, the girl get her bag situated, he have another homeboy call him and say they got a flat tire sitting on the side of the highway, and then he'll drop the girl off and say, I got a car to fix at 2 a.m. But then when he drop off, he'll just go home and go back to sleep.
I know some folks did this. I know some folks did this shit and they have an Uber sitting out there waiting on their head.
Why the sex going on?
Yeah.
This already. Damn. He didn't plan on this being very long.
They text him saying your Uber's ready. And he's like 5 minutes. Just
Yeah,
give me
I'm
5
almost
minutes.
finished. Give me a second.
Yeah. Someone get friends, she wash up, they wash up. Like, alright, your Uber outside.
Yeah, dang. I wonder how that feel. Like, we may need to quit doing people this way.
You know what people need to do?
I'm in a relationship, so I don't do that no more.
Is if you gonna have a one night stand while you on the date and you like, hey, this is gonna be a one night stand.
You already determined this.
Get on your phone. See, like, listen to me close right now, people.
She got the advice.
I got all the good advice.
Okay.
I just don't be doing none of these things.
Y'all write it down.
But anyway, so while you're on the date and you're like, hey, this is probably gonna be a one night stand.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're in the club, wherever you're at. You get on your phone, download Airbnb, book the Airbnb, take them to the Airbnb as if this is your house. You do it there, and they never know where you live at.
Actually, that is a good idea.
And you can probably, even if you want to put icing on the cake and just be extra, you can carry some pictures around.
And hang them up.
Yeah,
before they get there.
Hang them up. Be like, oh, I just want to straighten up before we go in there.
Yeah.
And
Pop
then, you just put them up real quick.
Especially if you got the kind you could just sit on not to
Yeah,
nail.
the little stand.
Just little stand ones, just pop them up a few
You
places.
can get those from Dollar Tree.
And you good.
I'm telling you.
Hold on, that's some good advice right there. Cause
if you don't want to spend all that money on the Airbnb, just take that ass to a hotel, Motel 6 there. I'll keep the light on for you.
That's gross.
But
You gross.
But I think
Hey, it's better
women
than
hip to that shit now though.
look.
Trying to get
It's
a hotel.
better. It's better than going to the hourly hotels.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, let me see.
I done did a couple of those.
There's an app of hourly nice hotels. Now this I was looking for this for the podcast. So nobody. This was for the podcast. I thought maybe we could podcast in a hotel.
Oh my gosh. The freak hotel.
I ain't gonna lie, I did what? I had this conversation earlier day. I did about 3 or 4 times in an hourly hotel.
Yeah.
Have you ever done it by the dumpster?
No.
Me either.
You lying.
Okay, I did it by the dumpster one time. I will never do that again. No, but you know what though?
Either way, just put it in. Just Google it.
Okay.
Hourly hotel app. It's nice hotels. They charge you by the hour. You just go in there.
But I like we could check that out, but I like your original idea too with the Airbnb. Because even though Scorp's saying about the hotel, a lot of times if you get a hotel, unless it's just like that, like y'all both know what's going on and don't nobody care. But if it's kind of like, you know, you don't know where it's going to go. If you do the Airbnb, it's probably going to work out. Because even if it don't work in your favor, there are cheap Airbnbs. They ain't all high.
And then you can just get a room in the Airbnb and be like, oh, this is my roommate.
Oh, yeah.
And already have it set up like, hey, I'm bringing this one night stand over there. Just pretend we've been roommates for 5 years.
Book it with one guest.
Yeah. And then when you walk in, they're like, hey, what's up, Bob? And you're like, yeah, you're just
And you throw them an extra $20 and let you hang the pictures up.
Exactly.
That's actually smart. Because I done had that happen too. Like when it's like supposedly you thought it was going to be a one night stand. And then they tell you like the next day, they tell you like this one told me like, I work near where you live at. I'm going to start coming to your house like unannounced. Like she said it straight up. She was like, yeah. But she didn't try to say it like that. But she was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to just start going to your house all the time. He was like, matter of fact, I'm going to head over there now. I was at work getting this text. I was like, no, you ain't going to what the fuck is you going to my house for? Like, I'll be there when you get off. I was like, no, you ain't. So then I was like thinking, why did I do that? And then everybody had told me like, you know, not if you wanted that, why you took her where you live? You should have took her elsewhere.
I'm telling you. And that's the answer because
I heard this shit too and I had to learn all it.
Yeah, don't take people to your house if you don't plan on it being there.
I'm telling you, and you say in a hotel, like anybody, you make an announcement at a club, hey, I'm going to take you back to this hotel. Somebody's going to say no. Like, you're going to get some no's.
Yeah. Girl, you want to come to my hotel? Baby,
you heard that?
I will give you my room key.
And
I want to win at you because you're a cutie. So if you want to come to my hotel, all you gotta do is holler at me. Cause we're having an after party. Checking out 6 in the morning. Alright, what was that? I got this one. I don't know how long we've been running.
Yeah.
But what's the most shocking news that you heard in 2019?
Woo, that's
celebrity wise and everything.
Oh, I don't know. It might be that news that for me, it might be the news we talked about on the last episode when they said the manager's going to start sniffing people's booties.
What? It's
a company that they said when you
go
to the bathroom, if you be in the bathroom more than 10 minutes, they go in there and do it. You got to contact the manager and they do it.
That was the episode you had. That was
sniff test.
That was the episode you had a sick day.
Oh, yeah.
Our days don't roll over yet, so she using
I gotta get my last
for end of the year.
Oh, man.
What was the worst news for you? We even went some bad news, too.
It was a whole lot of shocking ones, though, man.
Is it something?
To me, I would say To me, I probably would say the R. Kelly situation.
Oh, yeah. That kept coming back up, too.
Yeah, and then on top of that, speaking of, it's coming out with a part 2.
Oh, yeah.
A season 2. And then the news is that Andrea Kelly is suing Lifetime this time.
That weak ass bitch.
She's suing Lifetime.
She full of that shit.
I think they out for all the money, man. They just trying to come over with a whole bunch of shit. Cause you know, I've been seeing also that the 2 girlfriends that he had now, they coming out in public. They've been being in public now and all that stuff. One of them done moved out of the Trump Towers in Chicago and all that type of shit. And she's spilling everything.
They finna make a mixtape. You watch.
I don't.
You watch. Our clothing.
Like I always said, man, he wrong for what he did. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna fuck with the music.
Music is what it is.
The music. Like he said, a lot of folks, kids were made on his music.
I'm glad Al Green helped me to come here instead of. I heard Keith Sweat helped me to come here actually, but
I was told Prince helped me get him.
you know who helped you to get here?
R.I.P. to Prince.
I think Billy Joe.
I think he told us this one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't start the fire.
Yeah.
Billy Joe.
But I think my child was conceived on R. Kelly music.
Oh, so that's why you have a special place.
So
I feel you. Now, what was the worst news? You look like you had some worse news.
I mean, it's new, but I think the wildest thing is this whole Popeye sandwich.
Oh,
Like-
that's the most viral shit that ever went on. I said in 2019, folks were going crazy over a
that's right.
chicken sandwich.
getting killed and everything.
A chicken sandwich.
They made the sandwich don't taste good too. For doing all that, because by the time you get it, you be like, it's good.
I still ain't tried, but I've been hearing a lot of folks say it ain't all what they say it is, though.
I'm gonna tell you this: like
not.
the first time I had it, I fucked with it.
No.
Then when I got it again, and I done had it probably 2 or 3 other times, and I'm gonna try to word myself so I don't gotta say pause or no homo. It's so big. It try to make your mouth hurt when you try to get it in there. Like it's too much. Like
I'm not gonna go there.
yeah, that's why I just say it in advance. Like you know, you want it to be of a, you want it to be a big meat or whatever. But you don't want it to be that big.
You ain't making it no better.
I'm trying to find the right word.
You ain't making it no better.
But you don't want it to be like that. That thing, man, I don't want it. Get pineapples, I don't want it.
Oh, man.
Lanopoly, how you feel about that sandwich? Hell, because it could sound better coming from you to try to word the stuff.
I ain't gonna say all that.
It's too much
Yeah,
meat on it.
Please don't repeat what he said. Big and too for your mouth and all that. Folks gonna think you trying to put an eggplant emoji in your mouth.
Oh my gosh.
I try my best to clean these words up.
You gonna have folks wondering, did you go to the cucumber party?
Oh man, that too.
Oh yeah, that was the thing too.
What was up with that?
That cucumber went viral for a while.
Just licking food and ice cream and shit.
Oh, you remember that licking the ice cream?
Oh yeah.
Oh, 2019 did have some crazy
Yeah,
moments.
it
in the
had some
news.
crazy moments, man. We had some crazy moments.
Then they started
2019.
spitting in the Arizona tea, licking the ice cream, putting all kind of what you say they was stepping on lettuce or something at Burger King. Like that, yeah. 2019 they were wild, and that make me kind of scared of 2020.
Ain't no telling what's coming in 2020.
Hell,
All these chicken sandwiches is messing up my 2-piece Tuesday. That's all I know. It hasn't been the same. For real, it hasn't been the same.
you can't appreciate Popeyes no
I
more?
can't. I used to buckle in the chicken, everything.
Oh yeah, put a seatbelt on that motherfucker.
Yeah. No.
She got a point though, because I've been to Popeyes since the chicken sandwich been popping.
Yeah.
And like after I discovered that I didn't want no smoke with the chicken sandwich, just going on a Tuesday like we normally do. All y'all black folks in the back of the church, all y'all black folks in the front of the church.
On a Tuesday.
Yeah, you go.
Oh.
You pop up and don't you forget that thought, please. But you pull up and then you ask for a special. They don't even remember what it was. One woman told me, I was like, yeah, I want to get the special. She was like, spicy. You want the spicy chicken sandwich or the red one? I was like, no, the 2-piece special. And she was like, special. She was like, which? The special sandwich? I'm like, no, the special. She was like, oh, it seemed like she forgot they got that.
Yeah.
Because everybody like chicken sandwich. Everybody, I remember going inside, people were like chicken sandwich, chicken sandwich, chicken sandwich. Then when I be like special, huh? Like you don't even remember y'all serve regular chicken, huh?
That's why you say chicken sandwich.
What you about to say, Lil
Nipsey.
Oh
Yeah.
dang, was that this year?
Yeah,
Yep.
that was this year.
That was
Yeah.
this year too.
Early
I
this
think.
year, right?
Yeah.
That was during the summer.
Or March or something like that.
I think it was during the summer.
Oh yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a terrible loss right there.
It seemed like it was like. Then that happened with Juice WRLD. Like
WRLD.
We had a few this year.
John Singleton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
John Singleton.
Yeah.
It was so much going on.
Shoot, earlier, what wasn't it, a shooting today or something?
Yeah.
On the day that this is being recorded. White Settlement, Texas.
Oh, wow.
Do you know if there was any casualties in that?
Yeah, 2. It was at a church.
Oh,
Shooting
wow.
a church up
Yeah. And
Yeah,
White
Texas.
Settlement near Fort Worth.
Man, like I said, it's been so much going on. Then 2019, yeah, I know everybody can't forget this one. Pastor Wilson.
Oh, the pussy pastor.
The licking pastor.
Yeah, the licking pastor.
Can't nobody forget that one.
That man was wild. He had the internet going nuts. And then what you call it? Now Thaddeus, the cussing pastor, got his
Thaddeus
own panties
Matthews.
out.
Yeah, I seen that. Thaddeus Matthews, the cussing pastor.
He putting his face on the women panties now, on his new brand of panties. If a pastor got his own brand of panties, that's scary already. That's very scary.
Hey, he like pussy.
Yeah, he making it clear. That remind me of Tank. Tank was wilding this year.
Hey,
Was he?
yep.
With a, you can suck two
Tank,
penises.
Tank was wilding this year. Hey, Omarion and Fizzle Pop.
Oh yeah, that went down. Wasn't that Tekashi stuff this year at the beginning?
I
When
think
he
so.
first got
I
locked
think
up or
so.
something? God dang, what a year!
He posted. They saying now he supposed to get out sometime in 2020.
Oh yeah, next summer he's supposed to be loose.
And then can't forget about Suge Knight when he faking he was hurt and all this stuff when he supposed to be getting out and all that shit.
You making me remember now. What was wrong with 2019? See, this go into what Lenopoly saying. Like she's saying that she want to have more fun, she want to move around and do things. But this the other side of it. Why people don't want to do things? Because and I think we talked about this on an episode you wasn't on, Lenopoly, but like, and you might can speak to it too. Like the most social butterfly people that you know of is even like I thought it was just like people they are a recluse type of person anyway. It's the people that's social butterflies that's not going out. They like I don't fuck with nobody. The main people that know everybody, that know what's popping, they don't go out there no more because it's just too much going on. Those are the churches up.
Also in 2019, the what is it called? The Ultimate Cheddar Cheese Dorito came out.
Oh,
And also the Pickle Ranch. Was it Pickle Ranch Lay's? Fried pickle and ranch Lay's. Oh
yeah,
my
that
gosh.
was good. I remember that.
If y'all haven't tried those chips, man, those are the snacks.
Whew.
Those are the snacks.
Dang, you got me feeling like we smoking up in here, and we do not do that.
We just enjoy snacks.
Yeah, we already proved that weed is crack this year.
We probably watched too much Yogi Bear when we were kids. That's why.
Make you
Hey,
wanna,
boo boo.
yeah, hey, boo boo. Make me want to snack with you. Now this a strange question, but Scott fell through the table again.
Nah, I'm telling you another thing that was going crazy in 2019 was the tacos from Burger King. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a lot of folks going crazy over these tacos. And to top the end of the year off, Nick Cannon versus Eminem.
Oh my gosh.
That's the bottom of the year.
That's what I said. To top the end of the year off.
I want to sweep that under the rug. I thought of that, but I said I'm going to play like that didn't happen.
It's like they trying to make this into a thing and we all just like, hey, we don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all doing, but we don't care. And they're like, no, but it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
I think that's why it ain't, because if Eminem had a challenge or somebody coming at him that it was going to be worth it, you would be more entertained by it. But when you hearing Eminem versus Nick Cannon is like, that's like Mike Tyson in his prime versus Oprah Winfrey or something. Like why would you entertain this? You don't want to see this. Just sweep that under the rug, play like it didn't happen. But you said you had another thing that happened in 2019.
Oh, Kanye going to Joel Osteen's church.
Oh my gosh.
To me, that was the highlight of my life. Like, the two people that I'm like, man, are pretty awesome. Like,
We're linked up.
yeah.
They need
Stood
to make
on a stage and had a conversation.
He had a commercial on the radio and everything.
They need to drop a mixtape them too.
Joe Osteen. He had a commercial and everything. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, he had a commercial on the
By
radio.
Kanye.
By Kanye and saying that anybody that wanted to come to his church, hit him up and dropped his number and everything.
Oh, he about that life. We may have to reach out to him myself for a different reason.
You trying to go to the church too?
Yeah, I want to perform. I want to do the podcast at Joel Osteen.
Wow.
You gonna change up Coolin'?
We're going to do it the cousin version. Also,
You can't. No, I'm not going.
I want to ask this question on his stage. This is the last one. What's the best sex? What's the best sex drug? To get drunk, to get high, or to pop a pill? And since Squirt feels some kind of way over there, and I feel like Juicy J, we do not promote drugs. We is not Future. We are not gonna tell people y'all gonna start doing things because y'all heard it here.
Me personally, I'm gonna tell you what I do. It's alcohol for one.
With ranch dressing.
No,
Oh.
alcohol and popping a pill.
What type of pill?
It's too much information.
I want to hear.
Don't say pop a pill.
What is this pill?
A prescribed one that he has a prescription to.
A leave.
A leave one.
Yes.
Because he doesn't want no headache.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna put the actual pill out there.
If y'all want to take pills, take a leave. You'll have good sex. If you want to be
if
relieved.
you want to drink the alcohol, make sure it's 500 vodka.
Boom.
But that's just me personally, along with an energy drink.
Oh yeah.
Monster. Velvet put me on the Monsters. And a couple of more energy drinks. So
I'm gonna tell you
What is it? That mule? Is that what it's called?
the pill.
No, the monster. The ginger
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Ginger
yeah, he
mule.
just recently put me on that one.
That's the best one. Everything else.
Yeah, he
is
told
really
me, he said it changed my life.
And it did.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
It's legit.
It make things happen. It tastes good and it make things happen. I'm assuming the mule energy drink is your drug of choice.
No.
What's your drug of choice?
I haven't tried the other two things, so I'm just gonna stick with alcohol.
Alcohol is the key.
Dark. Well, 500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
500 final answer.
Yeah, that 500 to get you in there. I'm gonna say, besides drinking too, I do notice certain alcohols give you additional powers than other alcohol.
Yep.
But 500 give me the best powers. But it made me do power moves.
Power move.
Yeah, power moves.
You be take a blouse off.
Yeah, it make me want to take a blast off when I get the
You
power
don't be
moves.
slapping her, do you?
No.
Okay. We just gotta clear that up.
Not cross them out. But I'm gonna say,
Don't make my head hurt. Y'all make my head hurt. Let's wrap this thing up and get out of here.
well, I'm almost done. I'm gonna let y'all clock out. We do got a punch clock here. I'm gonna say energy drink, alcohol, and it's what is that pill? It's a certain pill that it gives you enough penis power. It ain't the rhinoceros penis.
Mm-hmm.
The rhinoceros penis is
I ain't never tried that.
They don't give you power, but it's dang, what is that pill? Oh, them Stamina RX. Have you heard them?
Mm-mm.
I
heard them horny goat weeds don't do for
they
shit.
stupid.
I heard that they full of shit.
Especially if you get a sex pill out about a toilet, you know, when you go in the bathroom at the gas
at the
station, they
gas
got them sex
station,
pills
yeah.
in there. Like,
Them the main ones they be having in there, horny goat weed.
yeah, I don't like them. Like, you go in the bathroom, and if y'all ladies don't know, a lot of men's bathroom at the gas station
Yeah, we got
have
condoms
condoms in it.
and sex pills
Sex
in
pills
the
in
men's bathroom
It's a vending machine
for
in there.
75 cents.
You drop a couple quarters in there, turn the knob. It's like the bubble gum one for the kids or whatever, but of course,
Yeah.
you drop a few quarters, you turn the knob, condom come out. If you just want to buy a Lucy, they get one. If you have been blessed, I ain't gonna get into the details. Don't buy those condoms because they will injure you. Just buy them.
Hey, I feel blessed.
But they pills sorry too because they always have horny goat weed, and horny goat weed don't do shit.
I heard them for full of shit for real.
But if you drink some sweet tea before you have sex, that'll work. Or if you pop a Stamina RX work.
What in your purses those?
The gas station. But they don't be in the bathroom. Don't get the one out the bathroom. Get the one that's over by the condoms. It's called Stamina RX. It's a blue pill, but it's not Viagra. But
yeah. I think I bought a couple of those back at home.
Only do that when you feel you got something to prove.
Them 2-pack. Yeah, I bought a couple of them from back at home.
Or if you had a weeknight, if you had that day when you have something to prove, so you gotta, because you know a woman only give you 2 chances. If you have a week Monday and you have a week Tuesday, you fired.
Oh wow.
She on the phone with Long Dick Larry on Wednesday, so Tuesday you gotta get it right. So if you have a week Monday, y'all go to your local Diamond, Shamrock, Valero, Circle K, Stripes, or whatever in y'all local area. Get the Stamina RX. Tell her there was a weekday. Break her off real something proper. Let her play limbo on the bimbo. Now we're going to go ahead and move right on. And I'm going to tell you, just like this, y'all need to have yourself a good 2020. Do anybody else have some gospel or some announcements that need to happen before I proceed? I don't want to skip nobody.
What's your New Year's resolution?
I don't have one.
Oh, we talked about this.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
You wasn't here. It was a sick day.
Well, that was the fake episode. This is the real episode.
This is the real episode. New Year's resolution is no more talking.
I don't have one because every time I do one, I don't never proceed. So I'm just gonna.
You gonna walk it like you talk.
Walk it like I talk it.
What about you?
I'm put my actions with my words. While not for things, I would say, I would say this though. If you do got goals out there, go for your goals. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody stop you from reaching your goals.
Gospel.
Because that's a proven fact right there. Because I always set goals for myself in a time limit form, and I always try to do it within that time limit. So
Facts.
If you got goals out there, go for your goals. Don't let nobody or nothing stop you from doing that.
And don't let your goals just to be pop firecrackers.
Real talk.
I think I'm gonna try to do more family stuff. I don't be reaching out to folks. They don't be reaching out to me neither. But we all don't be reaching out to nobody. Yeah. So it's just like somebody gotta start reaching out.
Somebody gotta reach. Yeah.
Somebody gotta reach. Reach out. What is it? Father, reach your hand. What is it?
Oh yeah.
That Drake.
Or this.
Make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can.
They'll let y'all know we are.
Also, I have more resolution going. Okay. I'm gonna try to stop cussing in traffic. That's the only place you'll find me cussing. So if you want to hear me cuss,
get in the vehicle.
Yeah, you just have to ride
with me.
I need to
get in the vehicle too.
Wow.
Yes, it's fun. Trust me, it's real fun. Your head be hitting the ceiling, and then you be hearing words. And it ain't cause of her, it just because some names be going on with them words.
Today, an 18-wheeler almost hit me. Oh, and I'm like, it was close. This was like close. Yeah. And I'm like, it was wild. I'm like the most cautious driver. I barely blink. It's the hands on 10 and 2. Like the whole night.
I don't do that.
I be turning the music down, saying this is a drastic moment. I'm about to merge.
Look, I be having the seat all the way to the back. The hand right there. Then be riding.
Yeah. Were you the one driving the 18?
With no seatbelt on.
See?
Don't follow his
But that's the thing I gotta work on though. Especially out here in Texas.
It's wild.
Crazy. So one of my things out here, I'm gonna have to start being careful, you know what I'm saying, riding my seatbelt on. Cause, you know, where me and Velvet from, we don't ride no seatbelts. We know the streets by heart. You know what I'm saying? We know where the popos be hiding it and everything.
In the bushes.
And when we see them, we hurry up and grab the seatbelt. We don't fully put it on. We just have to make sure we got it across our chest, and you know what I'm saying? And after we pass them, then we throw that motherfucker back where it came from.
Oh my gosh.
That's how we roll in the 662.
This will be alarming.
Yeah,
I be rolling in the 662 with my woes.
Yeah.
Well, see, then you knew we shouldn't have got on that golf cart.
Hey. Next time we in Alabama, we know not to be on those golf carts. rolling and putting our life in danger, but that's a whole nother story.
And my last one is that, I think everybody, if you have kids, and even for yourself personally, a lot of times you get new phones, and even though a lot of the pictures are saved to like a memory card or whatever, like your what is it called, your drive, a cloud, wherever, but you never print it out, or somehow it magically disappears. We all got to start sending it to like an email so we can print it out in the future, or so we can just have it. So I'm trying to do that for my daughter, so at least she has a place where all her pictures are at. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we gotta do that. She gotta print it out. Yeah, our kids don't even have what we used to be like, here go your picture in a second grade. We don't got they ain't gonna get that because we gonna be like, they gonna be like, Daddy, show me a picture. Hold on, let me see if I know my MySpace. Let me see if I know my Facebook password.
I can agree to that. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I had a laptop, and I talk about this today, and I still be upset with my own self. You know what I'm saying? But it was a hard situation, because I had to pawn my laptop because my daughter needs some things, So it was a hard situation, and most of the stuff that I had on the laptop with pictures and videos of my daughter and stuff like that. So I still regret it to this day. You know what I'm saying? Another one of my New Year's resolution is I'm trying to go back home more often as possible as I can. You know what I'm saying? Spend time with my daughter. That's one of my main goals. I'm at least try to go home at least 2 or 3 times out of a year. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
I hear that. That's definitely a fact. I feel the same. I go home. I wouldn't say frequently, but I do get the opportunity to go home. But I still want to go more. Yeah, I do want to go at least 3 or 4 times a year as well. Like, I don't want to just go one time, and I don't want to be the time I go is for a funeral. Yeah, I want to go because I want to go and see people. I don't want the time y'all see me, everybody handing me a tissue paper. And we talking about the air quotes good times and trying to make ourselves make it through. We're going to go and have a good time. We're going to play a little checkers.
Spades, dominoes.
Yeah.
I will say one more thing, and I know, you got to watch your words sometimes, and because sometimes you speak things into existence, but I've seen a lot of people have a hard year this time when it comes to that with funerals going on. And I'm like, man, it makes me nervous going into 2020 because I'm like, that didn't hit me. And so I feel like, in 2018 that hit me. 2019 it didn't, and now I feel like 2020, like,
just be positive.
Yeah, everybody, just watch out. Be careful, and take care of yourself. Go to the doctor if you feel bad. If anything, you cough weird, like go to the hospital. Like, I don't want to take any losses this year.
They said it's been a crazy, I forgot what it was called, like a little crazy sickness going on around in 2019, and you know what I'm saying, it got a lot of people coughing, you know what I'm saying, because this weather is kind of tricky and funny, you know what I'm saying, like during the day it be hot, a couple days it can be hot, there's a motherfucker, then all of a sudden it get cold.
Yeah, same day.
You know what I'm saying, it's just like, I got caught up in this shit, you know what I'm saying, so I was just trying to figure out what should I do, you know what I'm saying, and another thing, me personally, I used to go to this church back at home, and it's called Word of Faith. You know what I'm saying? And back at home in Tupelo, Mississippi. I don't know the address by heart. You know what I'm saying? But the pastor always said, you know what I'm saying, it's a thing he always told us, and I just kept it with me. And so far, I've been doing good with it. You know what I'm saying? For those who out there who, you know what I'm saying, tired of getting sick and everything, he always tell us, just go out and say, I will never be sick another day in my life. You know what I'm saying? Just say that like
that
constantly,
power of the tongue, man.
Every day, and I've been saying that like every day, and still here so far, I've been going on 2 years with no sickness.
Facts.
2 years and without being sick.
I got that same monopoly energy. I was just thinking that before you even went there. Like, I don't want to repeat it or put it in the air because and I'm gonna still have that energy. What you saying? But I don't think I got sick this year. Yeah. I don't know about last year, but I had some interesting back problems at some point this year. But
shoot, start doing that yoga. And, Work on that.
You know what I'm saying? Because,
There
like
you
I
go.
said, I've been saying that, you know what I'm saying? When it get close to the end of the year, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yes, I made it. And I'm like, I don't want to get too happy, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know what happened. You know what I'm saying? When I get there close to the end of the year, I'm like, yes, I made it a year without being sick.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm working on going on 2 years without being sick and everything. And like I said, I keep that mentality in my head, you know, because the other day I had called and talked to my daughter, and she was like, her mom told me that she was sick. And I was like, okay, I just got word that she was sick like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
why she's still sick or sick again?
What's going on? You know, so like I said, I just keep praying for my daughter, you know what I'm saying, with her sickness. You know what I'm saying? Just keep sickness away from her. With anybody that I'm affiliated with, you know what I'm saying? Not just my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna be that selfish.
You know what?
You know, just put it on my daughter. I'm like, anybody that's around me that I affiliated with, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to put sickness on nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I am.
You know what?
Talk to me.
We need to start going to church as a
Yeah.
podcast.
Church service.
Like, even if we need to go to different churches together till we find the one.
Yeah.
You know? And it could be the thing. That's our resolution for next year, to find a church home.
For sure.
I'm with that because
Together.
I want it too.
I've been wanting to go, and you know.
Yeah, same here. I'm just like, I don't know where to go.
Yeah, and now I'm almost getting in a place where I didn't want to be. 'Cause I used to always look at the people who say, yeah, I don't go to church because of this, and now, and not saying I'm following that because I don't really believe in being in that, but I do see a lot of pussy licking pastors, ATM pastor coming from the ceiling and all this other stuff. But I know every church ain't like that too.
No.
If we do what Lenopoly saying, and if we just try to go, and you know, we could call it as it is. If we go in there and they start coming out the ceiling or twerking or something, we can look at each other and take notes and say, y'all know we ain't coming back here, right? All right, cool. But we gonna find the right one.
Yeah, for sure.
But with that being said, I know y'all are sitting there, y'all running over on y'all break if y'all back at work, or you may be sitting there sick from all that drinking. You quit, you put the bottle down, unless it's 500. You know what to do. Smile, but don't let the world see it. Still to this day, still in this new year, don't let the world see it. Keep it to yourself, because you don't want them player haters trying to get a piece of that pie. So, we out this biatch. But before we out, I can't just give a shout out to you.
We're gonna do it like this.
And I can't just give a shout out
Hold
to
on,
you.
but like I said, before I do this, though, y'all, like I said, like Velvet said, and I've said, we got new things coming in 2020. You know what I'm saying? We got some new music coming for y'all in 2020 as well.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? The Scorp Hunter got us working on a single called Letter to My Daughter, plus a video with it.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check that out and everything. And you don't give a shout out to your daddy, you give a shout out to your mama.